Today is cleaning day. I am a stay-at-home homeschool mom of 4, soon to be 5 here shortly. And so my kids are home with me all day long. Their ages are 1, 6, 8, and 13. And so we are going to be working together to get this house straightened out. But first, we're going to go through our morning routine together of breakfast and Bible study, and then we're going to get started. We're starting off making breakfast, a nice big pot of oatmeal, a common meal that we have for breakfast here in our home. I did a video on all the different ways that we like to enjoy oatmeal. But this is a new version that I found on farmhouseonboone.com. It's the peaches and cream recipe, and I'll link to that in the description. We found some fresh, juicy peaches at our local grocery store that were just perfect for this meal. After breakfast, we had some family worship time, and my 2 older daughters provided the music for us. And then it was time to go ahead and get this house put back in order. Every inch of the common areas needed to be tackled. And common areas for us are the living room, dining room, kitchen, and entryway. And we all just got to work. The younger girls and I started in the living room. And so I like to have a cleaning system that works for me so that I can tidy up a room as efficiently as possible. For us, it's making the couches, picking everything up off the floor, and clearing the surfaces, putting everything away where it belongs. It's just a good system because we know where to start, and typically we'll go from left to right. Then Sophie said, "All right, Mom, the living room's clean." And I'm like, "No, it's not. Look at that bookshelf." So she went to the bookshelf and started taking care of that. I'm learning that coming alongside our kids like this regularly helps us as parents see how they're improving or need improvement with a particular task, and it gives us the opportunity to point that out and either offer constructive criticism or compliment them. And when they help like this, they are getting the experience of a job well done. When we let our kids come alongside us and help clean up, they are learning how to properly tidy, properly wipe things down. These are valuable life skills, and hopefully over time, they'll be more mindful to keep the space tidy and clean. It's very fitting for Sophie to be helping clean up the coffee bar area because she loves to help make our coffee in the morning. We recently got a coffee grinder, and so now she's wanting to grind up the coffee beans. It's those little things that are fun for kids. This spray that Sophie's using is half vinegar, half water, and 15 drops of essential oil. You can use whatever essential oil you like. This bottle here, I believe I used lavender. I've used rosemary before, which is probably my favorite scent. So we are back at the bookshelf here. Sophie did a really good job straightening this out, but I could tell that there were just some things that needed to get weeded out that didn't belong in this area, and so that's just really what I did. So I needed to go through Titus's toy bin as well. He was playing with this while I was straightening out the bookshelf. And I found all sorts of things in this bin, from playing cards and ponytail holders to trouble pieces and paint. And I just find that he plays best when there are just all magnetiles in one bin and maybe all blocks in another. And it's okay if there's a car or two mixed in, but if there are 10 different kinds of toys just thrown in to the bin, then he's much less likely to play with it. So I'm just sorting through and separating toys. Those are math manipulatives or math link cubes for homeschool that help with counting, but he likes them. So this was going on right next to me while I was straightening out the bookshelf. They were looking for magnetiles and saw that underneath the cushions needed some vacuuming. So I just let them have at it. We don't want another year to go by before I do that one again. So here I'm just cleaning our master bathroom. And before I go to spray the mirrors down, I just clear off the countertops because I don't want to spray vinegar water on my toothbrushes. And that's what I'm spraying here, is the same vinegar and water and essential oil solution that I used, or that Sophie was using, in the coffee bar area. And I love it because it smells good. It's natural and it doesn't leave any streaks. So now I've got this bucket of hot water and dish soap. That's all I did. I just mixed dish soap and hot water to wipe down my sinks and counters in the bathroom, the faucets, and it turned out just fine and clean. And I used the same water for the toilet, just poured some in the bowl, scrubbed it, and wiped it down, all with the same dish soap and hot water. I don't have a clip of this, but I also used that for my shower as well. And while Bella is getting lunch going for me, she's 13, so she is starting to cook more and more. While she was getting that going for us, I decided to go ahead and put in a load of laundry, then take what was in the dryer out, and then what I normally do is just so that my dresses don't get wrinkled, I'll hang those up as soon as I pull them out of the dryer. And I usually do that with my husband's work shirts as well. So back to what I was saying about having kids help. Even my 1.5-year-old, I am teaching him to start to clean up after himself. He will play with his toys, and then when he's finished, I will go over to the bin and say, "Come here, Titus, let's clean up." And I'll start to slowly put the toys back in the bin one by one, and he'll just run over and start helping me. He wants to do it. It's fun for him. I clap for him and smile and tell him, "Good job, good boy." And so it's never too early to start having them help clean up, and it's a really good habit to start. The earlier the better. Now, normally I'm the chef and Bella or Sophie or Anna are my sous chefs, but today Bella had me grating the cheese and I was just fine with that. Bella made pasta with meat sauce for lunch and it turned out great. She loves to cook and bake, and I'm happy to let her experiment and grow in this skill. It's helpful for her, it's helpful for me, and I'm really proud of her. Well, I hope that you got some value from this video and can see that You don't have to do everything by yourself in the home. If you have kids that are a little bit older, their ages are spread out a bit, they can help you with the chores in the home and the different things that need to be done. And it's actually a wonderful, beneficial thing to do, to work as a team together as a family. Many hands make light work. I don't know where that saying came from, but one of my friends used to say it, and it's so true. When we all chip in and work together, we can get it done much more quickly, and it doesn't feel like everything is just on one person. And so it builds character in our children and takes some of the weight off of us as parents as well. If you like this type of video with cleaning motivation, please hit the subscribe button. I make all kinds of videos on cooking, cleaning, and all the routining that us stay-at-home moms do, with a little bit of encouragement along the way as well. So be sure to hit the subscribe button if that is something that you're interested in. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.